Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I hope you had a great weekend. Now, we've been tracking a lot in the way of earthquakes, and I want to track a surge of some rain that will be getting closer as we go throughout this week. First thing, the earthquakes, and is it a sign of more quakes? Is it a sign of a potential volcanic eruption? I want to dive into that. Now, this is what we've seen last week and into the weekend. We've had a few earthquakes near Antigua and Barbuda and Guadeloupe, a 5.2, but there's been a couple more that have been a little bit higher than that. And I do believe in this area we are going to see at least more in the way of some moderate earthquakes, 4 to about 5. So watching that as we go throughout the week, as there's a lot of tension. I want to get into the plates in a second. Again, a couple other locations we've been watching near Barbados last week. We had that 5.1 in magnitude. Then we got back toward Jamaica, almost a 4.0 in magnitude. So watching all of this activity, definitely an uptick. And again, I do expect there's always some earthquakes, but I do expect a little bit more than usual as we go throughout the upcoming week. Now, the broader picture, all of this is because of really the collision or the interaction of plates. You have the North American plate and the Caribbean plate right across the Caribbean, hence the name. And again, watching this Caribbean plate, and right in here especially, this is where we have the subduction zone as you get towards some of our volcanic islands. That's where you have a collision of plates, but again, one is more dense than the other, and then you kind of have the sinking with it. So what you have here is a subduction zone, and that's why we have our volcanic island. So you have these two plates colliding, and the North American plate is more dense, and as it hits the Caribbean plate, because it's more dense, it starts to drop underneath it. And with that, not only do you get earthquakes in this area, that's why we had those volcanic islands, why we have those, hence what we have across the Eastern Caribbean. So there's a lot of action, and that's something I keep an eye on this channel. So again, thank you for sharing this channel, not just watching the weather, but again, earthquakes, volcanoes, that's part of my background, and that's what I'll be covering for you. Now, recent earthquakes, just kind of getting a handle on some of what we've seen. Always some action, especially around Puerto Rico and the British U.S. Virgin Islands, even over towards Central America, all because of that Caribbean plate and the interaction we're seeing. But is this going to mean a volcanic eruption? Not at this point. Yes, sometimes an earthquake means there could be some volcanic activity, but I'm not seeing any signs of that. There are no active volcanoes in the region. But again, monitoring everything for you. Now, the big picture, look at this front right here, this front dropping into the Gulf. This is not going to be the big one that drops into the Gulf and the Caribbean mid-month. Still on track to get a very big front, more moving into the Pacific Northwest of the United States. This front bringing some snow to our friends in parts of the Atlantic region of Canada. So again, bigger fronts are going to start to drop in. Right now, scattered showers and storms with this front in the Gulf that is drawing in a little more moisture. The Yucatan, Belize, watching over toward Honduras, San Andres, Providencia, we could see a few showers, but more moisture is going to be building just to the east of Trinidad and Tobago as we go throughout the week. So you get a look at some of the rain, especially over toward here. Look at this blob of rain. Now, not all of this is going to be working in, but some of this will get closer. So Trinidad and Tobago, for a 3-day rain total, we could get close to 100 millimeters of rain in spots. Watching that, I was highlighting that in one of last week's videos. So getting a look at today, just to give you kind of that short term, you see those scattered showers and storms, Guatemala as well, hit or miss over toward Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, Cuba, Florida, a few showers possible just as that front moves in. Then as we work our way into Tuesday, see that moisture building near Suriname, that rain chance will be increasing. Then eventually over toward Guyana, and then Trinidad and Tobago, still some of those scattered showers and storms, Cayman Islands, Central America, but there's that next blob of rain. Now, not all of this will move in, but this will get closer and enhance that chance of rain. Look, as we get into a Thursday, some of that lifts to the north as it gets tied into the front, but it will stay generally active with scattered showers and storms. And then we'll watch more systems, more fronts moving in later this week. So very progressive, very active pattern. And then we're going to start to see some bigger fronts that even dive down toward the Caribbean. So Barbados, you see the rain chance by midweek. we're up to about a 50% chance tomorrow and Wednesday in St. Lucia. No washout, but a 40% chance of some spotty showers and storms. We swing back toward Trinidad and Tobago Wednesday and Thursday especially. The rain chance is going to be bumping up this week with some of that moisture moving in. Grenada, 40 to 50% chance Tuesday and Wednesday. Today, about a 30% chance, St. Vincent the Grenadines, and then a gradual bump up in the rain chance. Martinique, we're going to hold on to a 30% chance the next few days, and a 30% chance in Dominica the next couple days, up to a 40% chance by Wednesday, a 40% chance on Wednesday as we swing back toward Guadeloupe. And you see that rain chance 20 to 30% Antigua and Barbuda. Keeping a very close eye on any of those earthquakes that may pop up. I'll keep you posted on that. St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, rain chance holding at 20%. We get back toward Anguilla and St. Bart's, isolated shower, especially with that front that'll scoop by just to the north later this week. Same thing, St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance about 20% the next couple days in Puerto Rico. We could get a passing shower. British and U.S. Virgin Islands, same thing, generally about a 20% chance of that pop-up shower. Rain chance about 30% back through the Dominican Republic. Not a lot in Haiti, although midweek we're going to see that rain chance just a little bit higher. Jamaica, as I was just showing you, for us we're going to have about a 30 to 40% chance of some of those passing showers over the next 3 days. Cayman Islands, generally the same thing. 40 to 50% chance of rain in Belize. Again, it's going to stay active in Belize. One front after another nearby. So in Belize, scattered showers and storms. Same thing over toward the Yucatan. I was showing you, again, some of that green on the map with that computer model. Better chance of rain. Passing shower in the Bahamas. Some clouds at times with these fronts moving in. Cuba hanging on to about a 20% chance. A 20 to 30% chance in the Turks and Caicos. And about a 10 to 20% chance in Aruba. Same thing as we get toward Curacao and Bonaire. Very limited chance of rain. Bermuda, better chance today. Kind of bopping around a little bit, 30 to 40% chance Tuesday and Wednesday. Costa Rica, we could get a few showers, but again, that rain chance has been down some. Northern Venezuela, 20 to 30% chance. But look at Wednesday as we get toward Guyana. Same thing in Suriname. That rain chance is going to be increasing with that next batch of rain that will be close by, the batch in the Atlantic that will get close to us in the Eastern Caribbean. So I'll monitor those recent earthquakes for sure. Some of that rain will be getting closer. Isolated flooding later this week in these bigger cold fronts just to the north, but mid-month we're going to see a really big one moving in, and I want to track that in some of the videos that we'll do together as we go throughout the week. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're well and have a good rest of your day.